In the dusty suburbs of Pretoria, South Africa, a young boy named Elon Musk buried his nose in books while the world around him laughed. Other kids played sports or cracked jokes. Elon read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and dreamed of exploring the stars. He wasn't popular. In fact, he was bullied relentlessly, once so severely that he was hospitalized after being pushed down a flight of stairs. Quiet and awkward, Elon didn't quite fit in. But while his classmates were lost in teenage drama, Elon was absorbed in thoughts about colonizing Mars and saving Earth from collapse. At 17, Elon left South Africa with a suitcase and a heart full of ambition. He moved to Canada and worked odd jobs, shoveling dirt, cleaning boilers, for $18 an hour just to survive. Eventually, he got into the University of Pennsylvania and later Stanford, but he dropped out after 2 days. Why? Because the internet was booming, and he didn't want to miss the opportunity. His first company, Zip2, was born out of sleepless nights and cheap noodles. Elon and his brother Kimball coded day and night, living in their office, showering at the YMCA. Zip2 was a map and business directory software. Think Google Maps before it existed. But success didn't come easy. Investors often dismissed Elon as too intense, too weird, or too inexperienced. He was even removed as CEO of his own company. Still, he pressed on. Eventually, Zip2 was sold for $307 million. Elon made $22 million at just 27 years old. Did he retire? Buy an island? No. He poured nearly all his money into a new idea, X.com, an online banking system. That company would later become PayPal, but again Elon faced resistance. He was ousted again as CEO and replaced. Despite that, PayPal was acquired by eBay for $1.5 billion. Elon walked away with $180 million. Most people would stop there, but Elon wasn't building wealth, he was building the future. He took $100 million and started SpaceX. People laughed. A private company going to space? Impossible. Even NASA dismissed him. But Elon believed humans must become a multi-planetary species to survive. SpaceX launched its first rocket in 2006. It exploded. The second exploded. The third exploded. By 2008, Elon had burned through most of his money. Tesla, his electric car startup, was also failing. He was sleeping on friends' couches, borrowing money to pay rent. Reporters called him a fraud. Tesla was labeled a scam. With his final funds, he launched a fourth rocket. The future of SpaceX and Elon's dreams depended on this one. It succeeded. That rocket didn't just reach orbit. It carried Elon's hopes back to life. NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract. Tesla raised emergency funding the same week. In the span of days, he went from near bankruptcy to building two of the most transformative companies of the 21st century. And he wasn't done. He launched Tesla, betting the world would one day run on clean energy. Again, people laughed. Traditional automakers scoffed at electric cars. Journalists mocked Tesla's delays, software glitches, and production problems. Elon nearly broke down in interviews, admitting the pressure was unbearable. But he pushed forward. Tesla not only survived, it revolutionized the auto industry. In 2020, it became the world's most valuable car maker. Meanwhile, SpaceX achieved what no private company ever had, sending astronauts to the International Space Station. It launched Starlink, delivering internet to remote corners of the globe. It even landed rockets vertically, making space travel cheaper and reusable. And still, Elon didn't stop. He created Neuralink, aiming to connect brains with computers. He launched the Boring Company to solve traffic with underground tunnels. He rebranded Twitter to X in pursuit of a unified digital future. People often ask how one man can fail so many times yet keep going. Elon's answer? If something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Moral of the story: failing is not the opposite of success. It's the path to it. Elon Musk's journey teaches us that true visionaries don't let rejection, criticism, or failure define them. They learn, they adapt, they fail forward. When life hits hard, you don't need to be fearless. You just need to keep going. Believe in your vision, stay relentless, and remember, even rockets fail to launch at first, but the ones that do go beyond the sky.